5 tons of guns back with you. Concluding the copper pour, 26 pounds of scrap copper from refrigerators, televisions, microwaves, stuff that we've picked up out in the desert. We've got 19 pounds of nice copper ingots and the little discs. I don't think that's a very bad yield. And we got to do it. And now we have some more stock that we can do other things with. Now, this came with some casualties. You can see our muffin tin. Well, that's done for. We had one of our molds cracked out. We drilled a hole in it here
Cast iron.
to stop the crack. We made another pour. We laid it in a bed of sand. We put the red RTV gasket maker material in it. It burned that out. That was an experiment. We could probably use this again as long as we seal up the hole. We might try refractory cement because we'll be in refractory cement tomorrow. And we'll still experiment with this. The best thing was the Lyman lead ingot mold, which held up throughout all of the copper, the brass, the bullet jacket material, aluminum, as well as many years of lead casting. Good mold. Now, another casualty here is our crucible. Now we need to, if you'll come up close here, you'll see the crack. And we talked about that yesterday. And we made one more pour, and it was a successful pour. We finished up on the copper. But after that pour, looking at it upside down, I could see through the crack. So we're not going to use this any longer. We got close to probably 40 pours on it. I've abused it. We've done aluminum, brass, copper, the bullet jacket material. Close to 40 pours, I would say. Now, David Sigree in this book will say that a clay graphite crucible should last 50 pours or so. Well, a lot of these things that I do is on like how not to do it. And I never took care of this crucible like I should have. So now we've got a new crucible, and we can still go at it. Now, these crucibles now, you can get those from Amazon, Atlantic Deals, and they're around $26 for one. Or they used to be like $50. So now you can get almost two for the price of one, which I think that's a real good deal. That's the cheapest place we can find a crucible. All right, I hope I hope you've got this down where you can get your crucible. Now, here's another casualty. Our plinth. They're supposed to be 4 inches in diameter. Now tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to have a plinth making party. We've got our forms cut out. You take a 1 pound coffee can, cut it however way you want to cut it. No more than 1 3/4 wide, no less than 1.5 wide. Nominally 1 3/8. If you have trouble cutting it with a hacksaw to firm it up, you could put a hose clamp on it and keep it firm. Here's the refractory cement, castable. HWI.
eBay.
Get this off eBay. Works well for us. That's what we'll be using to make our plinths tomorrow. Also, the instructions, they tell you that you should use a paddle mixer to mix up your refractory cement. While my sweet wife and I were building this furnace, this is what we used to mix on our refractory. An ice cream squeezer. That's the only paddle mixer that we could come up with at the time, and it worked well for us. And tomorrow, you're going to see us demonstrate this. The instructions on the refractory, you've got like a 30-second mixing time, I believe, and another less than a minute to do what you want to do with it. And we'll explain that tomorrow. And we'll get right back with you tomorrow. This is Casey signing out. See you tomorrow.